Hi guys, Lisa's here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Russia. Today I'm taking you for a walk with me in very interesting district that you would probably never visit unless you are living here. Moscow recently turns into New York or Hong Kong because they're building a lot of skyscrapers in here. So what's in front of you? It's called Headliner Residential Complex. It's almost being complete by now. This is brand new construction, so it's going to be high-rise apartment complex. It will have two towers in just nearby the metro station. For your understanding how it will look like soon. From one side skyscrapers, and from another side is also skyscrapers. But what was here before the skyscrapers? It was area with old Brezhnev and Khrushchevka style apartment buildings. It feels very industrial in here. So now I need to go under massive bridges. It's because a few metro lines is crossing here and few major roads. Even though I have to walk under many bridges, it doesn't feel very scary in here, and it's kind of safe and clean in here. And this kind of road you will never take just to take a walk, to enjoy, you know. This is the road people take if they need to go from one district to another. Another massive construction in here, new skyscraper. It's called ICT skyscraper. This is what I really like in here, is how modern skyscrapers coexist with really old pятиэтажка buildings. This area and this district specifically is a place for privileged people to live, but not only actually. These neighborhoods is popular for working migrants too. So I'm going to take you to the abandoned little district that's hiding just behind the fancy Moscow city facade. As you know guys, I live in one of those 5-story buildings, but mine is in very nice condition. So recently I heard a story from my neighbor. So she has a big flat and she's renting out one room of her big apartment to a migrant worker. So you guess how much he's paying to live in this district and to rent one room. So he's paying 20,000 rubles, which is like almost $200. This is a real story about living in this district. Just a simple working class, it's renting apartments, and they have to share the apartment with other people, and then wealthy people are living in those towers, and they probably pay like 200,000 rubles at least, like it's a minimum. After a while, this guy brought his girlfriend with him, who is now pregnant, and they going to live together in one room. So I don't think it's actually fair. So if you want to create family, like you would need to rent one apartment, like separate place. My neighbor is now in a tough situation because she rented this place for only one person, and now it's a family of three. I'm entering the territory with abandoned houses. They look very creepy because sometimes there are holes in windows and the scary fans. So only the first row of those apartments are abandoned, are empty. In the middle, there are a few buildings. There are still have residents. Cars parked here. If you will look at Yandex map, the name of this district is Kamushki. If I would translate it from Russian, it would mean little rocks. If you want to live here, it would cost you something about 700 US dollars to maybe 1,000 US dollars. And it's still like 3 times less than living in Moscow city. What's an abandoned car? Stays here for ages, I think. Those little grains, it's a chemicals for road because snow just melted maybe 1 week ago. Still have some snow in here. Yeah, this neighborhood it's a bit creepy, but it's very unique, and I think no tourists would come here. Moscow has a renovation program. Old buildings are being demolished and new apartment complexes being built. So that's why all of those old Khrushchevkas are closed. But the construction is not going anywhere. Maybe they don't have money or something. So it feels like those houses are closed and staying like this for years because they've been covered with graffitis, windows are broken. So yeah. If you're not a resident of Kamushki, you cannot enter here. Metal fences here. So this is an exit gate. I went through, so now I'm going to go to the Moscow city. This bus stop called Kamushki As I said, the name of this area, and only one bus stops here. It's a bit dirty today because yesterday we had such a strong wind. We had a few very warm days. Yesterday we had like a little storm. So yeah, this is Afi Mall, a major shopping mall in the middle of city district. Skyscraper starts here. So yeah, usually tourists would come here and take pictures with the beautiful views of skyscrapers, but they would never go to the Kamushki to see the backside of it. Oh, let's read Missing Dog, Propala Sabaka. Oh, poor little guy. This is the main street of city, I think. Federation Tower on the right side and Afi Mall on my left side. So usually it has thousands of people going there and there because underneath Afi Mall there's metro, and this is entrance to the most busiest tower of city, I think. So usually there are tons of people in here, and usually here are musicians playing music. But it's a bit early. Basically, we teleported from Kamushki to the fancy life, the world of beautiful and wealthy people. Swiss watches, diamonds, again Swiss watches. If you're wealthy enough, this can be your home. Those towers have office levels inside as well as residential areas. So you can rent apartment here for long term or rent it like by a night, like a hotel. So overall, Moscow City deserves a separate video on it because there are so many things to do inside. And by the way, if you want me to do a room tour video of apartment in here in Moscow City, you can write me down below in the comments and I will see what I can do with this amazing view, guys. Thank you so much for being with me today again. If you want to learn more about me, you can go and watch other videos on my channel because I have so many of them over there. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with me until the end of this video. Now I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye bye.